10. Today, I'm going to be reading 10 best Pokemon designs in the Unova region, ranked. Once again, this is not my opinion. This is just what I'm reading off the article because I thought it looked cool. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Unova has by far the most controversial lineup of Pokemon. The design's philosophy of Pokemon's 5th generation is an extreme departure from the ideals applied to Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh's Pokemon. While there are still Pokemon who look normal or fantastical animals, many others are far more cartoonish and have significantly more detailed designs. More Pokemon are native to the Unova region than any other. In total, Generation 5 introduces 156 new Pokemon. While some fans see Unova's regional Pokédex as the weakest in the franchise, just as many love the innovative and more creative approach taken in designing these Pokemon. I'll have you all know that Unova region, aside Sinnoh, is like my second favorite region of all time. Sinnoh was my first because that was when I was first introduced into Pokemon when I was growing up, was Sinnoh. But Unova is also one of my most favorite as well. Number 10. Leavanny is one of the several great Unovan grass types. Unova arguably has the best lineup of grass types of any region. Superior, Lilligant, and Virizion are the great examples of this. However, they can't compete with the fully evolved form of Swaddle, Leavanny. Leavanny is a bug type as well as grass type, and this apparent with its leafy insectoid appearance. Specifically, its design is based on Phylalides. I said that wrong. Silver-spotted skippers, several species of ants, and praying mantises. The way its leaves act as clothes for Leavanny also makes it stand out with a formal and dignified silhouette. Number 9. Marshana is a psychic baby. Typically, Pokemon becomes less traditionally cute as they evolve. This isn't the case at all with the psychic type Marshana. Munna is one of the sweetest looking Pokemon in Unova and doesn't lose any of its charm upon evolving. Marshana shines with its simplicity. It's entirely pink and purple with pinkish red eyes, and it's shaped like an oval with stubby legs and a massive nose. This memorable nose is inspired by tapirs, which fittingly with Marshana's color scheme are built to similar to pigs. Marshana is such a weird fucking Pokemon though. Number 8. Zekrom is Unova's coolest legendary. Alongside Reshiram, Zekrom is one of the Generation 5's legendary mascots. While Reshiram is all white and represents the truth, Zekrom is all black and represents ideals. While both Pokemon's designs are largely composed of a single color, Reshiram is a tad over-designed, while Zekrom is slick Tyrannosaurus-inspired perfection. Zekrom is a tall and slender but armored aesthetic. Wide wingspan and bold crimson eyes give it the grand presence that a major legendary Pokemon needs. Zekrom's massive tail also contributes to this, while also being uniquely suited to it, as Zekrom is of dragon electric type, and its tail is based on an electric turbine. While Reshiram's isn't as well designed as Zekrom, it makes Zekrom look even better when placed next to it, as their yin and yang theme flourishes most when they are together. Number 7. Galvantula is an electric spider. Galvantula is a pre-evolved form of Joltik weren't the first spider-inspired Pokemon, but they are undoubtedly the best. While Joltik is notably for being the smallest Pokemon ever, Galvantula is the star of the evolutionary line. It may not be the first spider Pokemon, but it was the first bug electric type, and it melds the two typings together wonderfully. Galvantula is specifically inspired by tarantulas, one of the most popular types of spiders. Yellow and blue are a classic color combination, with Galvantula's shades of them being especially vibrant, and its light purple fur furthers enhance its palette. Ariados later additions to the Pokédex like Araquanid and Spidops are awesome, but Galvantula is in its league of its own. See, I don't like because I'm an arachnophobe, so I can't take spiders, especially like as big as Galvantula. But Joltik I'll take. Like Spinarak I'll also take. But like you get like fucking Ariados and Galvantula, like they're just too big of a spiders for me to ever deal with in real life. Like granted, like I love the design of Ariados and like I like the design of Galvantula, but if I were ever to see them in real life, despite like what Joltik's the size of a fucking pinky nail, and the Spinarak is like those cute spiders with the fucking the smiley face on its back. Like they're cute, but it's not scary. Unlike if you were to see like a Beedrill in real life, that would be terrifying considering it's a 4-foot tall fucking wasp thing. But yeah. Number 8. Vanillix embodies Unova's design philosophy. Among fans who don't care for Unova's Pokemon, Vanillix is one of the most frequent targets for their ire, where whenever someone brings up why they don't like Generation 5, they're always sure to bring up the ice cream Pokemon, rather than representing the poor aspects of Unova's design philosophy, as they claim. However, Vanillix represents that makes the region great. Vanillix is a fully formed form of Vanillite, is a creative and innovative take on often humdrum ice type. More than just being inspired by vanilla ice cream, Vanillix draws in a double 99 cone, as made clear by the bar of chocolate in its head. It's one of the only Pokemon to have two faces, and its smiles in tandem with the rest of the cartoonish and silly design makes it resemble famous mascots like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know. Vanillix is kind of funny looking. It's not one of my favorites, but Vanilla is really cute. But I don't know if I'd ever have this silly looking thing on my team. Number 5, Bisharp is consensually brilliant. Red, black, red, silver, and yellow, Bisharp has one of the coolest color schemes of any Pokemon. The black and silver especially work well together represents its dark steel typing, a type combination that only belongs in this evolutionary line. Drawing inspiration from a chess piece traditionally Japanese bandits, samurais, and insects, no other Pokemon or creature in any other franchise resembles Bisharp. Humanoid and built, Bisharp's brilliant palette is well proportioned across its short and sharp form, specifically resembling the bishop of a chessboard. It's a perfect evolution of the more obviously pawn-inspired Pawniard. In the Paldean, Bishop evolves on a King Gambit, who, along with being one of the strongest Pokemon in the region, competitively is also one of the coolest. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not one of my favorites, though, as well. Number 4, Zoroark is Generation 5's unofficial mascot. Zoroark takes many visual cues from Sinnoh's most popular Pokemon, Lucario. Like Lucario, it's a humanoid Pokemon with striking color palette and inspired by the four-legged animal and mythology. While Lucario is based on wolves and Anubis, Zoroark is based on foxes, kitsunes, and werewolves, with an additional influence coming from the Kabuki theater. While black and red are its most standout colors, Zoroark's fur, primarily being gray, is fitted for a Pokemon that likes to stay in the shadows. Its long mane and hair, hunchback, and pointy head all work to grant it a unique silhouette. Zoroark, being so beloved, makes a complete sense when you learn that it was designed by Asuko Nishida, who also designed Pikachu. Plus, look at that. You can't tell me that's the cutest fucking thing ever. Zora is one of my favorites of the Unova region, just like out of just like the foxes in general. Zora is one of my favorites and is kind of usually always on my team. And fucking Hisuian, Zoroark, and Zora, fucking phenomenal. Number 3, Scraggy's precious and as it tries to look tough. Scraggy is cute in a way most small Pokemon aren't. While it's small, Scraggy deliberately aims to look tougher than they are. Even if they're constantly forced to hold up what looks like their pants. This odd design choice stems from the stereotypes of hip-hop and punk subcultures, which Scraggy was inspired by. Scraggy is also inspired by lizards, with its loose pants resembling shedded skin. Its yellow and red color scheme is pleasantly unusual for a dark fighting type, with the additional black and orange on its palette when it evolves into Scrafty, showing Scraggy becoming the tough Pokemon it wants to be. Accompanied by its strange teeth, Scrafty's eyes are wide open and are hilariously endearing. I don't know, Scrafty to me is kind of like Psyduck. It's kind of like just one of those weird ass fucking just random ass Pokemon someone has, and of course it's like Ash has one of these, so it's I don't know, it's funny for someone to have. Number 2, Whimsicott is one of the fluffiest Pokemon. Is it now? Have we met Wooloo, or Skiddo, or Go-Go? No Pokemon is more huggable than Whimsicott. Based on sheep and cotton, this grass fairy type looks impossibly soft. Its fur being larger than its body. Its color palette is simply and early primarily consisting of white, brown, and green, but its bright amber eyes add a nice pop. Despite lacking any pink in its palette, Whimsicott is one of the best possible choices to be given the fairy type in Generation 6. While it can be mischievous at times, pretty sure that's meant 5, Whimsicott looks completely innocent and no more capable of hurting someone than its pre-evolved form Cottony. This is reflected by its signature ability Prankster, which disencourages attacking with Whimsicott in favor of having used its status moves. And number 1, Victini is the best designed mythical Pokemon. I don't know, is it though? I mean, I've seen more, I guess, better looking. Not that I don't hate Victini, I love Victini, but I don't know about that. Unova is packed with a brim of legendary mythical Pokemon, and Victini is the best design of them all. Like many other mythical Pokemon, Victini is small and adorable. What separates Victini from every other Pokemon of this classification and the rest of Univas is how far they go with theming. Victini is the victory Pokemon, bringing goods and fortune to those around it, and it wants everyone to know this. It makes the V signs with its fingers instead. Its head is like a V-shaped and uses sweet and friendly demeanor, and the orange and blue in its design complement it splendidly. The distinct shape of the psychic fire type head is based on the Usagi Ringo, a method of cutting apples that makes them resemble rabbits. At the same time, Victini's Generation 5 Pokemon and its V-shaped head evokes from the Roman numeral 4-5. And yeah, that is the ending for this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below and what one of your favorite designs of the Unova region is. And yeah, I don't 100% agree with this list at all. Like, definitely not at all. I can name so much far better superior designs than these ones listed, but I say like the only one that like makes sense is like Zoroark. That's about it. And yeah, that's about it. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up and hit the bell. See you in 5 videos today on Wednesday. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.